Tonight into China's massive show of force today, the parade of new weapons. China's President Xi, Russia's Vladimir Putin, North Korea's Kim Jong-un, all there together. And tonight what President Trump is now saying about this, acknowledging today he did watch it. And the rare hot mic moment between President Xi and Vladimir Putin. Our Britt Clennett is in Beijing.
Tonight, a defiant show of force. China flexing its military might with its largest ever parade, sending a clear warning to the US it will not be bullied. For the first time, President Xi Jinping standing shoulder to shoulder with Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korea's Kim Jong-un. China showcasing new weapons, including nuclear missiles experts say could be capable of striking the continental US. Powerful attack drones, including large torpedo-like underwater drones and lasers China calls the most powerful in the world. And four-legged robot wolves designed to locate mines and hunt down soldiers. All while thousands of troops paraded in perfect unison.
It's quite extraordinary to be this close to marching soldiers right here in Tiananmen Square in the heart of the Chinese capital.
President Trump tonight acknowledging he did watch.
I thought it was a beautiful ceremony. I thought it was very, very impressive. But I understood the reason they were doing it, and they were hoping I was watching, and I was watching.
In an earlier post on social media, the president accused Xi, Putin and Kim of conspiring against the US. Putin saying the suggestion shows Trump's sense of humor and claimed none of the leaders at the parade said anything negative about the president. And tonight, that rare hot mic moment right before the parade, Putin and Xi caught in a candid conversation. Putin overheard talking about multiple organ transplants as a way to achieve immortality. Xi responding, say some predict that in this century humans may live up to 150 years old. Putin has been leading Russia for 25 years, Xi leading China for almost 13. And both leaders heard talking about immortality as they tried to send a message to the US and the world.
And David, one more thing we took note of.
Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, so as you can see, you have Kim Jong-un, Vladimir Putin, and Xi Jinping. All right, the leaders of North Korea, Russia, and of course China are having a parade and showing off artillery. And we know as this war continues to heat up, all right, you're going to see this more and more. All right, there will be no reason for these nations to show, which I believe it was China really showing off their armory or their weaponry. All right, there will be no reason for them to show it unless they had the intent to use it. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to put the spirit on these nations to use these weapons against this place, man. All right, every time you see Babylon make a move, all right, as far as its foreign policy, you have China and Russia mainly who condemn it, all right, who say it's a violation of, these sovereign nations or international law. All right, every move that this place makes, the nations have a problem with it. And eventually, all right, the nations are going to shoot fire on this place, man. All right, now we know the MOTB has to, be made mandatory on the whole world first. All right. But this thing is still heating up, and the MOTB can be made mandatory at any time. It's not like it's going to be hard for Esau to get a lot of people to take it. You have many avenues. All right, it could be, this place is full of celebrity worship. So, you get a couple celebrities to do it. All right, you give them a couple perks with it, and those who are going to resist it, all right, the hopeful elect will be the ones that Esau has to deal with last. All right, but we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to protect the elect, man. All right, but this is Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and these nations have put themselves in array against this place, man. All right, everything that Nero does, they condemn it. And it says, all ye that bend the bow, all these nations that have nuclear capability are at odds with this place. And you see, even in the clip, you had Nero, he say, yeah, I seen the video and I know that they wanted me to see it. All right, of course they wanted them to see it, to let them know that shit could get ugly. And it is gonna get ugly. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, ruler in the kingdom of men. He gonna put the spirit on these nations to destroy each other, man. All right, this land is gonna get utterly wasted. All right, all these nations, you know, all of them that bend the bow, all right, are gonna shoot at her and eradicate this place, man. All right, this thing is heating up, you know. And as we know, these nations don't just have this nuclear capability for no reason. All right, Most High ain't doing nothing on this world for no reason. So the more and more that Nero keeps, violating what they call international law and attacking what these sovereign nations, all right, the big dogs, all right, which I mean the other nations that are considered superpowers on the world, China and Russia, are gonna get involved. All right, as well as the allies of this place. You know, Nero has his spirit on him where he's isolating Babylon, man. All right, so even the allies of this place are those who may be, in league or in some type of agreements with what Nero is doing currently. They're eventually gonna flip on it. All right, that's why I said in Obadiah, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. All right, the more and more he get this little shit off, the more confident he gets in his wickedness. All right, because sentence against an evil work isn't executed speedily. It's set in the heart of the sons of men to do evil. All right, Esau is the poster child of that. All right. So the more and more, once again, he gets these things off, all right, the more comfortable he's going to be, doing his little wicked shit. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to destroy this man. All right. Jeremiah 50:14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Spare no arrows. All right, they're going to shoot everything they got on this place, man. All right. I'm going to hop to 50. 29. Jeremiah 50:29, call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done, do unto her. For she have been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. All right, as she done, do unto her. All right, so all the destruction and violence that Esau has been doing, all right, Babylon has been doing on this world is going to get done to them. All right, this is going to be the greatest destruction, man, ever. And hopefully elect, all right, those who have been chosen from the foundation of the earth is going to get saved up out of here, and everybody else is going to get left here to be judged, man. All right, but I ain't going to hold you. I hope that video was edifying. Shalom.